Hey, how are you? Hi, cool gamer. Hello. Hey, Sonya. Hey, cool gamer. Hey, Sonya. How you doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Sonya. Happy Monday, cool gamer. Happy Monday, everyone. Everyone clicking through, everybody stopping by. Happy Monday. For some of you, it may be Tuesday. If it's Tuesday, happy Tuesday to you. The title of this walking live, this Let's Walk and Talk, is Mayday Monday. Mayday Monday. What's up, Sugar Daddy? Hey, 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 bro. Hey, hey, hey. What I mean by Mayday Monday is I want you to let me know. Y'all let me know if there were with there well, I know there's probably been a time where you were in a tight spot or a tight situation and you needed to call in some help. Hey Lorraine, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sugar Daddy says, hey cool gamer. I know there's probably been a time where you may have been in a tight spot. Thank you, Sonya. Y'all listen to my mod, Sonya. She says thumbs up the live as you enter. I would greatly appreciate that. And thank you, Sonya, for always being such a good mod. Telling you guys, I keep telling you, Sonya is one of the best moderators out here in this land we call YouTube. And if you're coming across this video right now, I hope you gave me a thumbs up. If you didn't, run back out there and do that. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hold my doorbell down, better known as that YouTube notification bell, so that you'll be notified every time I do a Let's Walk and Talk live, every time I upload a short. You guys know I mostly like shorts, but we do these walk and talk lives mm, every evening, not every evening, but almost every evening. I just got done exercising. I just got off of my elliptical. So, I'm cooling down with you guys. Sonya says, I hope everyone's day is going well. Lorraine said, I did forget. Oops. You forgot, Lorraine? Run back out there. Lorraine, run back out there. Hit that thumbs up. Give me a like. I would appreciate it. If you forgot, it's all good. It's never too late to go back and do it. You can do it coming in. You can run back out and do it. I prefer you to do it while I'm live so that you'll remember to do it. What's up, homeless in America? Welcome to the live. So again, y'all, the title of this live is Let's Walk and Talk Monday, Mayday. I want you guys to tell me in the comments a time when you were kind of, in a little bit of a distress or a tight spot. Tell me who that person is that you can always depend on. Thank you, Lorraine. I appreciate you. If it's not too personal and if it's not too much information, tell me a time. Hey, 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 welcome to TNT Family Show. Welcome, 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 welcome to the live. I appreciate you, Sugar Daddy. I appreciate you, bro. Y'all, I see some dogs, but I think they're on leashes. I think they better be. So tell me a time, y'all, when things may have been tight or a little rough. You know, God forbid, but sometimes there's a little stressful times that we go through. Tell me one of those times, and if you did, who was there for you? Homeless says Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Best answer. Best answer, homeless. Hey, y'all hear that? Woo, woo, woo. Homeless said Jesus Christ. That is a great answer. That's the best answer, homeless. you guys. So again, if you've been in a crunch, tell me a situation that's not too personal, um, or maybe a situation where you know someone, but not too personal, nothing revealing, nothing too revealing, not too much information, where you were in a crunch and you had to send out the Mayday signal. God, welcome to TNT family says God. Yes, yes, Jesus Christ and God. You're welcome. You're welcome. Y'all, what in the heck? I hate it when people do that. Like, I really hate it when people just show out in the neighborhood for nothing. Lorraine says, Jesus, that's it, that's all. Cooks with love. Hey, 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 welcome, welcome to the live. Y'all, give me a time when you may have been a little bit stressed out in a tough situation, in a bind, whether it be financial, uh, it could be anything. It could be a late night getting off work and you don't have a ride home and you can't afford to get a taxi cab and Uber or any of the other transportation services. The local city transit is not running if they don't run all night. It could be something like that. Who was your go to person? Who was the person that helped you? Of course, God sent them, but let me know who was that person though. And is that person always there for you? Like, do you have that person that you can always call whenever there's a time of trouble, distress, or if you're just a little bit stressed out and you need to talk? Who's that person for you? You don't really have to give their name. You can just let me know if it's a cousin, a sister, a brother, your parent, your spouse, close family member. Who is that person that does it for you? Who's that person that comes through in the clutch? Tamika says, hey, Cooks with Love and TNT family. Sonia says, Lines Pride, God, Christ is always number one. But I see what you're saying. Yes, we know. Yes. Most of, well, I won't say everybody, but, he affords that person to be that clutch person for you. So, of course, we're going to call on him. We're going to call on him all the time. But you could be stuck needing a ride. You could need $50. You could be um, it could have been when you were younger adult, about to get your first place, your first apartment, and you had all that you need. You had all of the deposit and all of the first month's rent, but you were short $50. Who's that person that you can call on in a situation where you're in a bind, you're in a clutch? Who's your clutch person? Who is it in your life? That God has sent to be into your life that you feel always comes through for you. Or it could be a place of mental anguish. It could be a place of mental anguish. Who is that person that always comes through to give you that pep talk? Everybody's speaking. I'm glad to see you guys speaking. I see a few content creators in here. I hope you content creators are supporting each other. I truly hope that you guys are supporting each other because, it's hard to get support for up and coming YouTubers, or I won't even say up and coming, and the fact that you're trying to be famous or something like that, but just you're trying to get your channel started. You're trying to get up off the ground. You're trying to get subscribers. You're trying to get watch hours. You're trying to do those things, you know, that'll allow you to prosper. Cooks with Love says my best friend and sister and God. Okay, your best friend, Cooks with Love, and your sister. That's good. Those are those are a sister, a best friend. They're great. Hey Buddha, welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, I see quite a few of you guys. We got Buddha. Buddha is a content creator. Y'all go over there and support Buddha because Buddha is very supportive. She's very encouraging. She has really positive content. Buddha, Sugar Daddy One Williams. He is also welcome to TNT family. Cooks with Love. There are a lot of content creators through here. Cool gamer. Hey Tamika, I don't remember if I spoke to you or not, but I did see you come in. I think I may have been talking, but welcome, welcome, welcome Tamika. If you come in and I don't speak to you, I'm probably running my mouth with the intentions of speaking to you. or we're discussing something. It feels so good out here today. It's starting to rain, and y'all know I'm not scared of water, so I don't do the cruises and all that stuff. But when it comes to just being wet outside, it feels so good, especially with the summer being so hot this summer. We've had like a heat wave quite a few times this summer. See, everybody still speaking, Buddha speaking to everybody. Y'all, I just thought, okay, there was a more. I was about to say I just saw them, but no, there's a different set of dogs. See, it's so cool today that everybody is out walking their dogs. People are walking their dogs. I just passed a lady that had two of her dogs. I just passed this young man. He's walking three of his dogs. So yeah, yeah. Whenever you've been in a tight situation, a stressful situation, um, be it financial, it could be transportation. You need transportation. It could be just needing someone to talk to. Who is that person that you turn to? Who do you talk to? Who calms your nerves? Who provides you that extra help? And have you been that person? Have you been the one? Are you are you that person that certain family members always turn to, certain friends always turn to? You know, it doesn't hurt to sometimes be the clutch for somebody. We all need that clutch person, that person who comes through when we're kind of down and out, or when we're kind of sad, or when you just need something. You just need something. We need someone to be clutch, to be our clutch person. And you need to be a clutch to somebody. You know, you may not be good. Some people aren't good at that. Have you guys ever you want to be there for someone, you know that they need to talk, but and you're a good listener, but you may not feel like you give the best advice. You may not feel that you give the best advice. But sometimes a person doesn't need advice. Sometimes a person just needs for someone to listen, for someone to hear them, and just not just hear them talking, but just truly hear what they're saying, truly hear their hurt, truly hear, what they're going through, to truly listen. Listen. And some people say, you shouldn't just hear someone, you should listen. I think you should do both, because people will act like they don't hear you. You can be talking and it's like their mind is somewhere else. It's like they're giving you these vibes that they just wish you would go ahead and get it out so they can say whatever they want to say, and they just, move on. No, that's not really good. And I'm not going to say that they mean to be that way. It's just that that's just some people's demeanor. That's just some people's personality. TNT family says my daughter and my son. Yes, yes, TNT family. Our children, when they become adults, oh my gosh. Sometimes when your kids become adults, and even before they become adults, I have, and I know I've heard other people say that they've often found themselves looking up to their children, receiving the best advice from their children. You know, your children are great teachers. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, you know, we're supposed to be their teachers. We're supposed to instill wisdom in them. But some children are mature for their age. Um, Sometimes they've had to grow up fast, or they're not really so much that they've grown up fast. They're just mature for their age. And hopefully it's, not because they were forced to be, because some kids are mature because they really have no choice. They're forced to be. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, that can be a good thing. That can be a good thing for them. It can build their character, and it can make them more empathetic. It can make them more sympathetic, because my hands all in the thing. Because people just don't have a lot of empathy these days. I hear people say that they're empaths, but when I hear some people say that, I'm just kind of like, really? You? You know, I hear some people say they're empaths. I'm like, okay, all right. you know, and there's no knock on someone who's not. But I'm just gonna tell you guys, I think at some point we all, at some point in our lives, we need someone to be empathetic to our needs, to some of the things that we're going through. I think everyone needs an empathetic ear, you know. They just need empathy at some point. And I think we've lost that. I don't care who you are, I don't care what color you are. If you can just listen to someone, if you can just be empathetic to someone, you just don't know what gift you are giving that person at that time. I found I had a conversation today with a lady. Yeah, I didn't know her from anything. I didn't know her. We just happened to, it was a business call, right? It was a business call. And we just, once the business was finished, we just continued to talk. I don't know why, but we did. Sugar Daddy says Lion's Pride is National Dog Week. Well, it looks like it. It definitely looks like it. You know, so sometimes you just have to have someone. And you know what? I said that you have to have them, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't have that person. And so, you know, you have to be able to do it for yourself. That's why I always talk about looking in the mirror and having that conversation with yourself. Sometimes you have to be your biggest cheerleader. Sometimes you have to be the one to pull you up and lift you up. See people speaking of Buddha still, see Sugar Daddy. Cook says, hey, Sugar Daddy. Hey, family. Lorraine says, people be trying to use me and don't know I got that discernment. Yes. Yes, you have to have discernment. You do. Um, yeah, and it's like, you know, that's life. Sometimes you will have people who will take advantage of situations if they know that you're quick to come, if you're quick to help, if you're that go-to person. Sometimes they'll tend to, you know, abuse abuse the fact that they know that you'll help, abuse the fact that they know that you'll come. And sometimes they get a little slack and a little lax on trying to do for themselves. So yeah, that's true, Lorraine. Sometimes people will, you know, tend to abuse you. Okay, y'all, I'm back out here where that little dog is. That lady said that wasn't her dog. But I'm gonna call the people if that dog come out here today. He gone. He got okay. The baby said he gonna come. uh Lorraine says I call Jesus because my mom is gone. Yes, 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 yes. It is national. Here's another one, y'all. Here's another one. So this is about number 7. Uh, I think that's number 7. TNT says because of the Lord has sent you to her. The Lord has sent. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Yeah, you got to, Lorraine. You got to. A lot of times you have to encourage yourself because it's just like, when people say, oh, she acts this way, she acts that way. You know what? There's nothing wrong with having self confidence. There's nothing wrong with your self esteem being high. It only becomes an issue when you're overly arrogant. If you don't lift yourself, if you don't boost yourself, if you don't tell yourself that you can do it, if you don't tell yourself that it's in me, whatever it is that I need is in me. Think about people who don't really have family. Believe it or not, there are some people who don't have siblings. They may not have their parents, or their parents may be far away, you know, and they're all they have. They may have a coworker who they can depend on sometimes, or sometimes they end up meeting somebody. Say, God forbid, the car breaks down and you're the only one in that area. Hopefully, you can meet someone to help you. But that's why I titled this live, Let's Walk and Talk Mayday, Monday, Mayday. Who do you call when you're in a tough situation? Who do you call when you're in a bind? And tell me sometimes when you've been in those situations, you know, did someone help you who you didn't expect to help you? I think a sugar daddy. I see you, sugar daddy. TNT says, I'm talking about when you were on the phone with the oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. Look, TNT, look, look, I had went by that already. I did just say that, didn't I? But yeah, you know, I don't know. Like, she seemed to have been having a good day. Thank God I was having a good day. But it's like when our business was done, we just, we just talked. It's like we just connected. I never met her before. She's never met me before. We don't know each other. Um, but we talked about family. Y'all, we talked about everything. We talked about um when we were younger, the things that we, didn't the things that we didn't latch on to that we wish we had. I often say I wish I had learned to sew the way my mother sews. My mother was a seamstress. She made wedding dresses, wedding gowns. You know, she made my uncles. She had 9 brothers. So when they got married, she always made the wedding, uh especially the bridesmaids dresses. Now, if they didn't want to, if the bride, you know, wanted to save money, yeah, it's starting to rain kind of hard out here. If the it feels good too, but my phone is gonna get wet. So, and it's waterproof, but I'm not risking that. But if they wanted to save money and they paid her, they're my uncles, they're her brothers, but y'all, it's a lot. It takes a lot to sit down and make, like, usually when they got married, it was at least 5 bridesmaids. So it takes a lot. It takes time to sit down and do that. And you also have a full-time job. And then you're missing out on other work that you could be doing, like making someone else a dress or a pantsuit or something like that. Because you have to, when she would make wedding dresses or the bridesmaids dresses, she would focus on it, because that takes a lot. You gotta, people gotta come and be fitted. They have to be measured. Then they have to come and try it on and see how it fits. Sometimes alterations have to be done. So there would have to be a time where she couldn't really do any work for anyone else because she had a full-time job as well. So yes, my uncles would pay, but they would come to my mother and she would make all their wedding dresses. And so that way all they had to worry about were the tux. Because she wasn't about she was like, nah, I can't do that. I can handle the ladies. I handle the ladies. Hey, Jordan, how are you, Lions Pride? I like and shared you out. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Y'all go over there and check out the J Jordan. He's working out, he's doing music. He's multi-talented. He's multi-talented. I got a few content creators in here who are multi-talented. Y'all go over there and check out Sugar Daddy. Check out some of his gaming uploads. Of course, Cool Gamer. The name speaks for itself. Tina, welcome, welcome, sis. Hello, Lions Pride. Just stopping by to say hi and show love. I appreciate that. Me and my son at the track to walk together. Much love, sis. That's what I'm talking about. Walk, walk, walk. I want you guys to move. If you get nothing out of the lives that I do, my main goal and the reason I title all of my lives Let's Walk and Talk is that I want you to move. You should move at least 30 minutes, 5 days per week. And there's nothing wrong with moving, with walking. There's nothing wrong with doing cardio every day. You can do cardio 7 days a week. That being said, Always, always, always consult with your healthcare provider. Nothing in this video or any video that I do is meant to replace the advice of your healthcare provider. Nothing anyone puts in the chat is meant to do that. But we want to encourage each other. We want to uplift each other. We want to walk for health, walk for good health. And you also want to walk to feel good. Walking helps to release those endorphins. It's just like any other exercise, but it's one of the easiest exercises you can do. It's one of the easiest exercises you can do. And that's why I do it, because walking helps to release stress. It releases those endorphins, those feel good drugs, those natural feel good drugs. So, get up and walk, get up and move. It gets that synovial fluid moving around the joints. When you hear that popping in the knee, when you bend down, or that elbow pops from time to time, maybe you want to start doing some exercises. There's nothing wrong with weights. Do some weight training. Weight training. Build up those muscles. Building up those muscles will allow you to do your cardio for longer periods of time as well. So go over there and check out Jordan. He did a workout video today, a boxing video. I think it was jab. I think he was over there jabbing. He was over there jabbing. So you guys go over there and check out Jordan. Look at Lorraine. TNT mines as well. So the Lord is all I know and absolutely works for me. Yes, yes, yes. You have to believe. You have to believe in your heart. You believe in your mind. You have to trust in him. You have to give it to him. A lot of times we want to do the work, and we've seen that we can't. So you have to give it to him and let him do it. Let him show you the way, and then lean on your discernment. Hey, Jill's Comfort Zone just entered the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Jill's Comfort Zone. How are you? Cooks with Love, you still in here? I see you. I see you. Tina says, hey, Cook sis. Tina says, much love. I mean, who was it? Yeah, that was Tina speaking to Cooks with Love. Y'all, I'm looking because I'm hoping this rain stops, because I want to get back out there, but I don't want my phone. Y'all, this phone is supposed to be waterproof, and it got really, really wet the other day, so I had to let it dry. But usually just a little bit of water and it's okay. And it's raining. It's about to slack up, so hopefully it'll stop and I'll get back out there. Hey, Annie. Annie just walked into the live. Annie is a great supporter. Annie and Sonia are so much alike. They're great supporters. Annie supports. In every chat you see Annie in, she's a great supporter. She contributes to the chat. And I really do love that about Annie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that about everyone that comes over here. Again, when I stop, I'm going to get my other device and I'll hang on here for a few minutes, and you guys can check each other out. Again, always support good, positive content, support positive content creators, because you guys know what gets the attention. The drama, the S word, the fighting, the arguing, all that stuff gets the attention. But when people come on here, to kind of try and uplift each other, to encourage each other, we really don't get much attention like that. But I kind of like it that way myself, because I'm mostly a shorts channel. And when you kind of keep things kind of easy breezy, I don't know, it's fun. It's more fun. So I like it when the chat is like this, so we can talk with each other. I always say that we drop nuggets over here. We drop nuggets. And when you drop a nugget, hopefully someone comes along to pick it up. Everything that works for Sonia may not work for Annie. Everything that works for Annie may not work for Jill. But hopefully the nuggets that you drop over here, should be positive. They should be informative. They should be educational. They should be uplifting. And someone else can come along and pick those nuggets up. I can pick those nuggets up. I hope that I drop nuggets for you guys sometimes, and you pick them up and apply them to your lives, or use those nuggets to help someone else if you can. Again, that's why I titled this live, Let's Walk and Talk Monday, Mayday. Tell me a time when you were in distress or just kind of stressed out financially, mentally. Maybe it was school. Maybe it was work. Who did you call on? Who was your go-to person? Who was your clutch person? And are you that person amongst your family and your friends? Are you that person who's considered the clutch person? Are you that one that they come to talk to vent to listen? Are you the one who gives the good advice? Okay. I appreciate that, Cooks with Love. You guys go over there and check out Cooks with Love. She's been dropping videos more often, and I'm glad to see that. She dropped like 2 recently. So please check out Cooks with Love. She cooks over there. She sometimes shows you guys She takes you with her on her ventures. She vlogs sometimes. So go over there and check her out. Please check out Jill's Comfort Zone. She cooks over there as well. Jill goes live and just has, good old conversation that anybody can enjoy. Jordan, I told you guys, Jordan, he's into fitness. He's also into having fun. So go check his channel out. Support each other. Even if it's content that you're not particularly into, you can still give it a thumbs up. You can still subscribe. You can still show them support as long as it's positive. I'm all good with it. Sugar Daddy says, "What keeps your nerves from getting bad, Sugar Daddy? You do." Annie says, "I like all content." Annie, well, I won't say all. I like drama too, but I just like it. I don't like too much. When it gets to be too much, it gets to be draining. Um, like I always say, I think social media was meant to be a good thing. And I think too much drama is a bad thing. I like a little bit. I'm human. It's just like when you watch TV, sometimes you like action movies, sometimes you like drama, sometimes you like comedy. I like a mix. And sometimes even on TV, you can watch the reality shows, you can watch the home shows, the automotive shows, like Auto Body Mechanic. They got tattoo shows. They have a mix, and sometimes you just have to find your niche. And drama has always been on the lower end for me. Like I like it. It can be funny. It can be when drama is funny, or when it's just kind of like a back and forth kind of banter. It's good. But then when it gets to be too much, no, you have to kind of pull back sometimes, kind of pull yourself back from it, because that stuff can cause you stress. And a lot of people may say, well, it's not causing me any stress. Yes, 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 it is. If you go to work tomorrow and you have two coworkers who get into a heated debate, like a really heated argument, right? And you're sitting there witnessing it. Yeah, it's juicy. But if they do that every day, that becomes stressful. You're not even a part of it, but it becomes stressful. It becomes the work environment becomes kind of toxic, emotionally toxic. You should never leave a place with more stress than you went in with. Now, that's easier said than done because we're living life. We're humans. We're going through stress at home. We're going through stress at work. And if you're not, that's great. If you're not going through any stressful periods right now or a stressful time right now, that's great. But at some point, we've all had a little bit of stress, or we will have a little bit of stress. But to go somewhere and then to encounter even more, that can become draining. It can become draining. Jill says, "Hey Sonia, hey hun, Annie's speaking. Everybody's speaking. I'm glad that you guys are speaking." Jordan says, "You're doing awesome lives. Pride." Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that. I appreciate those kind words. You are too, bro. You definitely are too. I try to share you out as often as I can. I try to share out, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I try to share out people who I see sharing me out or supporting me. You don't even have to share me. If you're coming into the chat and you're engaging in the live and we're having conversation, I appreciate that. And if you're a content creator, the best way for me to show you is for me to share you guys out as well. Or even if I haven't shared you out in a while, I sometimes do a community post, just saying to go and check these people out. Anything I can do to help people, and I understand that sometimes people want to do it on their own. I truly get that because you don't want anybody ever coming back saying, well, I put them on the map, or it wasn't until I did this that they got some subscribers. To me, you're not doing it from the heart when you ever say that. And it's like my grandparents and my parents and my great grandparents taught me, don't do something if you're not doing it from the heart. Of course, are we supporting each other in hopes that we prosper? Yes, we are. But you should still be doing it from a place of truth, a place of truth. Because some people tell you that they want to see you prosper, and they truly don't. They really don't. I'm just going to be honest. I've just witnessed it. Some people tell you that they want to see that, and that's not social media only. That's in anything in life. Have you guys ever had that person? It seems like when you get a new car, if you get a new Mercedes, They say, oh, I got a Tesla, or my niece got a Tesla. If you buy a new 2-story home, oh, I'm planning on getting a 3-story home. It's always something. If you get a fishing boat, next thing you know, they're talking about buying a yacht. And even though they congratulate you, but it just seems kind of, mm. Jill says, I haven't been getting any notifications from Cooks with Love. I will put you up at work tomorrow to catch up. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate that. Sonia says, I just subscribed to them. I appreciate you, Sonia. I appreciate you. Yes, everything in moderation, Jill. Everything in moderation. And even though you may not be a part of the stress or a part of what's going on, when you're taking that in, it's just like a baby. A baby may not be in the argument or the fight, right? And in the home, but he's taking it in. He's absorbing that, and it's playing a part on him emotionally. It plays a part on him mentally. It can be at school if a kid goes to school every day and he sees it's just he's at a school where it's just chaos all the time. Somebody's always fighting. The teacher's always this hurt, and then that child just wants to get his or her work done. That's mentally stressful. That's draining. And sometimes you have to take your child out of that environment in order for them to prosper to their fullest potential. Yes, moderation is key, Annie. Jordan says, I agree with you 100%. You do. Yes, you have to. You have to know when to tune out. You really, really do. And it's not a um not that you're being a hypocrite, because like you said, we like it. But we do know there's nothing wrong with stating, okay, this is too much for me. And you don't even have to state it. You just kind of remove yourself. But there's nothing wrong with talking about it too, because those are the type of things we need to talk about. So that's why during this live, I always try to have something to talk about. Sometimes I don't. I just come on here. We go from whatever you guys want to talk about. But I do feel like we need to have more talks, um, just talks to motivate each other, to be uplifting, to talk about health and fitness. Um, the reason I do this during my cool down is because I want you guys to move with me. I really can't focus on a live when I'm doing my entree. You guys know what I say. My warm up is my appetizer, my exercise is my entree, and my cool down is my dessert. So I come on here and I do my cool down with you. I have dessert with you, and I'm able to catch up with you guys. We can again educate each other, do some informative lives, educational lives, uplifting lives, positive lives. Um, just do things to encourage each other. You may never know it, but sometimes people will go into. I've gone into a live or I've watched a video, and just hearing something in that video, especially some of the shorts, it can change my mood. It can make me feel, if I'm not feeling, feeling it, if I'm kind of in a bad mood, it can kind of change my mood. It can kind of give me a lift, give me a boost. Jill says, when you have a lot of subs, it's going out. It kind of works when you see a person. If you rarely see someone, it's hard to support. Yeah, yeah, it's hard to. That's why I try to, people who I see, that I know I see a lot, or who over this time that I've actually been going live and things like that. If I know I see them often, I try my best to always at least put them on my community wall. Even if I haven't seen them in a while, I'll go by and check them out. Like I said, we're doing things. We have family, we have work, we have lives. But when you tune on here, if I notice that I've tuned on here and haven't seen someone in quite a while, maybe it's been a few days, maybe it's been a week or two, then I try and go over and check them out. But sometimes I get shorts, notification for shorts, and the shorts were done 2 weeks ago. I still don't know how that works, but sometimes I'll get a short from someone and I'm like, why am I just now getting this? And I watched the short and it was a short from like 2 weeks ago. Jill says support works two ways. I love to help. Yes, but it goes hand in hand. It does. It does. And sometimes when you think that a person isn't supporting you, sometimes it's because they really haven't seen you in a minute. And I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I Sometimes when I get busy with work, and then especially when I bring work home, and then you have to cook and you have to do things. You gotta live your life. You gotta do things. It's just the day-to-day things. Maybe I'm just missing them. I'm thinking you can only see so many notifications. And so I know sometimes those notifications get by us. And sometimes a person maybe stops by and you miss them. So I still try. But when I get to a point where I haven't seen someone in a while, I go and I check, do a video, leave a comment. And if I still don't see them, then when they come back, we'll connect. Otherwise, I have to connect with those who truly are, connecting with me on a regular basis, who I see in my live chats, who I see leaving a comment. A lot of times people just don't like to leave comments. This social media is something else. And I honestly do understand when a lot of people kind of, they want to be there, but they don't want to be there because it can be something. These apps can be something else. And so that's why I always say don't leave with more stress than you came with. They really can because people like to interact. And then if they have, a situation that happens where it's not so nice, they kind of withdraw. They kind of withdraw. Yeah, Sugar Dad says people can get lost in the shuffle. That's true. That's so true. Yeah, and sometimes Sugar Daddy people will say, "Oh, they don't pay us any attention anymore, or they're this or they're that." Not really. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Sometimes I truly think, our notification feed can only sustain so much, in my opinion. And if you're subscribed to a lot of people, I know that there's going to be some people that you're going to miss. You're going to miss them. Thank you, Lorraine. Lorraine, did you just subscribe to Jill? Did I miss that? I hope so. TNT says, well, with me, guy friend has told me that I was not a good friend. And yes, I am a good friend, but I am a single mother and I have to take care of my health. Yes, that's true. That's absolutely true. And I do have heart and I cannot always be okay. Okay. Yeah. See, sometimes people will tell you that you're not a good friend. And sometimes people have things going on, like not just social media. They just have things going on and then they come on and sometimes they can't stay. Or if you're on for 30 minutes, they can't stay the whole 30 minutes, but maybe they can say hello. Maybe they can say hi. You have to take it all and appreciate it because when you dwell on who's not coming around, that kind of starts to kind of hold you back a little bit. You start to worrying about the wrong things. And you should just keep focusing on the ones who are coming around and, go from there. Just do what you can. Focus on the ones who are coming around and just do what you can. That's really all you can do. But I hold no grudge. Um, Not for stuff like that. Now I'm a Leo. So yeah, I can hold grudge. Y'all know what I always say. You have to recognize your flaws. I think holding a grudge can be a flaw. Sometimes it can be a good thing, but it can often be a flaw to hold grudges. But I do. But with something like this, I don't. I don't. If I don't see people, unless now if I start to see that person and they're in everybody else's chat, then I'm not gonna hold a grudge with them. I'm just gonna be like, okay, so they just support that type of content, or they just support that person. I don't hold it against the person, but I just don't support them. I just don't support them because, like Jill said, it's a two-way thing. And if I can see you supporting other people, but you don't support me, then you know, again, it is. It's a two-way thing. It's a two-way thing. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. So you figure it out. You figure it out. You know who supports you and who doesn't. And you also know when you're just doing too much. Sometimes we can do too much. You know, sometimes a person, what if it's think about it. Maybe you're catching a replay and maybe that video or that live was done at night and you're in bed at night, so you're not doing lives, and maybe that person works. So it's easier for them to support people while they're at work. you know. And so when you're on and you're doing your lives, maybe they're asleep. So that's why I say we have to realize that we do have lives. We can't take social media too seriously. Now, if it's truly, truly paying your bills and you're that content creator where it's paying your bills, you know, then yeah. But like my parents always told me, get up, get up and work, get up and work. And for some people, this is work. This is work. And for those people, I truly understand it when I don't hear from them because usually those are like really big content creators. Those are usually the big ones. So there's no way they can reply to everybody, and there's no way they can support everybody. Yeah, I feel so good out here. I was like, okay, it is what it is. It's raining. A little water never hurt, right? A little water never hurt. Let me get that comment down. I'm sorry, Jordan. I can't stand it when people do that. Like they'll put your comment up and they leave it as if it's stuck. And I think that comment has been up there because I've been running my mouth. And now I'm trying to find it, y'all. Okay. Okay. I saw that high current comment. But y'all, it's like sometimes people do support you, but it depends on what's going on in that particular live. Like they don't want to leave comments because, you know, they don't want people to think that they're in agreement with that comment. They don't, I mean, with that content at the time. And it says, I definitely binge watch if I miss watching the content creators I normally watch. Yes, yes. And it's like sometimes, oh my gosh, Annie, sometimes it can get so busy or so many people can have content. It feels like it's a job catching up. Jordan says, I don't mind you having me posted left out loud. Jordan, I was like, I just kind of looked and I thought, I think his comment has been up here for a minute, like for a while. Let me get it down because I can't stand it when people do that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That will keep that. Sometimes I won't. I'll watch and I'll support. But if I notice that someone just kind of leaves people's comments up for a very long time, I don't like that because I feel like there's motives behind that. I might be wrong, and I know sometimes we all forget. Like I just forgot. I truly legit forgot. But it's usually when it's some drama going on, I'm like, okay, I try to support everybody. I don't have any reason not to support everybody unless I just have my reasons. So, you know, acknowledge the comments. You got 50 comments in your comment section, and mine had sat there for 5 minutes. Something's not right. No, Lorraine, no. This grass is going to grow, though. This grass is going to grow. It is. I rebuke that, Lorraine. This grass is going to grow, though. God forbid, I rebuke that. This grass is going to grow. I'm going to be slick. When I get inside, I'm going to be slick. And straight to the shower I'll go. But yeah, the rain feels good. This rain feels good. And I get in the shower, and then I get in the shower. Uh-oh. Oh goodness. Just pop my cease in. I get in the shower, and I right before I get out, I let that cold water just douse me. I get that cold water and just let it hit me for like 2 minutes. That's the best feeling. That's the best feeling. You guys should try that. I don't know if you do it or not, but hey, cold water at the end of a shower, especially in the mornings, or especially when you're headed to work or you're headed somewhere, you need to be alert at least for the first couple of hours. That cold water is everything. I always tell y'all that cold water is everything. My thing keeps sliding out. I know what it is. It's this umbrella. I had the umbrella up and I closed it and I'm trying to hold it under my arms. So I got umbrella under my arms, keys under my arms. I got mace under my arms. I had the phone in my hand, y'all. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. Jordan says, I know some people just be busy. Yeah, so they lose track of it. Yeah, they do. They really do. Jill says, sometimes I think I'm behind. Sometimes people will leave it up on purpose. Yes, Jill. Yes, they do. And then if you call them out on it, that's a whole issue. So I just, I'm like, okay, so I just really won't comment when they're doing all this, yada, that other stuff. Hey, Albert, welcome to the live. How are you? Right, Jill, you hit the nail on the head. It's I look at it. It looks to me. It depends on who it is and how long they left it up and what they're talking about. Because sometimes I come in on a live and I don't know that you're going at it with somebody. I can hear that you're going at it with somebody, but I'm just coming to say hello because we all say support, right? So my thing is I don't support some things that I hear. So that's your thing. Put your comment up there and let your comment sit for 10 minutes. Because I feel like as adults, we should know, we know the game. We know the game. And it's like Jill said, some people do that intentionally. So if you know the game and you know how people are, you shouldn't hold it against the person who commented. But as the person who's commented before, and that's been done with my comment, I'm like, okay, I just won't comment in that live anymore because, I don't have time for stupidity. It's really childish. It's childish, and it's really not a slick move. Like, like it's really not a slick move. If you're gonna do something, be slick about what you do. You know what time it is? Yeah, Jill. You know exactly what time it is when they do that crazy stuff. I'm trying to have peace, positivity, and prosperity. And when I come in, no matter what's going on, that's still my goal. And if I like you as a person, though, it doesn't really matter what you're talking about. I'm just coming in to say hello. I'm just coming in to say hello. That's it. And that's all. Lorraine, what you gonna try? Jordan said hello to TNT family. TNT family, did you leave? She said, have a blessed day. If you left TNT family, I hope you hear this. But if not, I hope you have a blessed rest of your night. And I'm hoping that you have a great weekend. Cook says, I support a lot of them, but they don't support me. Wow, really, Cooks? But I don't hold it against them. People have other things to do than be on YouTube all the time. That's true. That's true. That is true. And that's why I say I try not to either, Cooks, because it is social media. But if if I feel like I see certain people who I share out, or at least I put them on my community wall every so often, but then I go to their channel and they have everybody under the sun but me, then that's one less person I have to worry about making sure that I'm trying to share out and support. So, and it's nothing negative. They may have their reasons. They may say, oh, well, she had people all the time in her chat, or people watch her stuff all the time, or he or she has this many subscribers. You know, people tend to, I hate YouTube even started doing that because people tend to mind the business that doesn't pay anybody. Yeah, people people get caught up in minding the business that doesn't pay anybody. They're called, oh, okay, okay, yes, Lorraine, try it. Try it. Not when you're going to bed. Now, if you're getting a shower before bed, I mean, unless you like it, but if you're kind of trying to wind down, then not before bed. But I do it all the time. I do it if I shower before, when I shower before bed, when I shower in the mornings, when I get up in the mornings, I do it to get the day started, and when I shower at night. I do it as well. Because usually it's like right after I get off here with you guys. So I still have time to kind of wind down. But if you're not really doing anything, I can understand if, nobody wants to hit the cold water right before they're getting ready for bed. Sonya says she gets Sonya. Wait a minute. Sonya, isn't it 6 o'clock where you are? Is it 5 or is it 6? Sonya says she's getting sleepy, y'all. I know Jill is about to get sleepy. I know Jill gets up early. I know Jill. Jill said, "Good night, Sonya. I'm in bed now." Sonya says, "I've been up since 4 a.m." Oh, okay, I got you. 4 a.m. this morning. See you tomorrow whenever you go out. Okay, Sonya, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm about to get out of here too. It's 6:37. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. On the way to work. Yes, Lorraine, try it. Try it on the way to work. I know a lot of people, they do their coffee or, something like that, um, or their tea, but try a cold shower as well. 6:37. Okay, I got you, Sonya. 6:30. I thought so. I thought it was like 6:37. Well, once I have to, I have to get it right. One time I was thinking 5, and I was like, no, it's 6:37. Cook says, I know what you're saying because that's happening to me. Yeah, yeah, Cooks. It's like, when you get to a account where you thought it would take forever to get to, and then you're finally there, it's like people have resentment or something. And I'm like, what? It doesn't mean what many people think it means. Like, geez, it really doesn't. It really, really doesn't. You know, some people think everything is about money and or notoriety. Yeah, do you want to be noticed? Yeah, but not. It's maybe not financially. It's like you want to have fun. You want to come on here. You want to enjoy yourself. You want to have fun. You may be going through things, and this may be your outlet. So, and in doing so, and in coming on here for that, you've reached people. You've reached people, and you've connected with people, and that's a good thing. Stop worrying about the business that doesn't pay anybody. People like to say, worry about the business that pays you. I say, stop worrying about things that don't pay you. Don't worry about the. I guess that's just the same way of saying worry about the business that pays you. But like I said, some business doesn't pay anybody. Stop stressing. We got our own stressors. Stop worrying about somebody else's journey. Unless you're trying to add to it in a positive way. Don't worry about somebody else's journey unless you're trying to add to it in a positive way. Good night, Sonya. Jordan says, I tried a cold shower and almost fell. Jordan says, I tried a cold shower and wait a minute. And almost fell out the shower when I got hit with that cold water. Look, Jordan, you got to ease your way into it, okay? You got to ease your way into Lorraine says, thank you, Sonya. Jill says, ignore the haters and keep on pushing. Exactly, exactly, Jill. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Jill says, I used to be everywhere, not no more. I understand, Jill. I get it. Lorraine laughing at Jordan. Annie laughing at Jordan. Yeah, I had to stop to make sure I was reading that right. Okay, Jordan, look. We're gonna ease into it, okay? I want you to take your shower the way you normally do. Take your shower the way you normally do. And then, at the end, gradually turn down the hot water. Gradually turn it down. Each day, turn it down a little bit more for like a week. Say tomorrow. Gradually turn it down and let it be like kind of cool. Let it be cool. And then, what, Wednesday? No, you may go for cool again Wednesday. And Thursday, go for cold for 2 to 3 seconds. Thursday, go for cold for 5 seconds. So we're gonna ease into it, Jordan, because we don't want you falling out of the shower. We don't want you falling out of the shower at all. That was too funny. I am for real, Lorraine, and I tried to ease into you. Jordan, Jordan said he tried to ease into it. Oh, that was too funny. Jordan said, mm-mm. Like, look, y'all, I tried to give him an alternative. I tried to give Jordan an alternative way to do this thing. Jordan is like, what? I tried it. I tried it. Oh my goodness, Jordan, I'm telling you, it may not feel good right then until you start to get used to it. Well, let me tell you, it may not feel good right then, but when you get out and you get to moving around, you know, going on about your day, you'll notice that it has and people vary, so some people it may not work. But I've talked to some people, and it's not like taking an ice bath, but it kind of wakes you up, shocks you a little bit, and gets you moving about. Jill says, just take it easy. Lorraine says, hit it with the cold, down goes, hit it with the cold, down goes Jordan. Look, Jordan's like, I tried easing into it. I don't know what you're talking about. Jordan says, I know it will benefit me if I take them. Yes, I really do. I think it does. I know, they use cold water in sports, athletes, and stuff like that. And I know that's extremely cold. And I know the cold water showers probably aren't as good as, the way they use the ice water. But I do think it helps. I think it helps. It helps with inflammation. It wakes you up. I think it helps personally. So it's not like those like cold ice ice water baths, but I do think it helps some. Even if it just wakes you up, even if it just gets you going, especially in the mornings. So, guys, we've been on here an hour. So that being said, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna let the music play a little bit. I'm gonna drop some links so that you guys can check each other out. Even if it's content that you don't really like or enjoy, if it's positive, please subscribe and support it. I don't like to do the S for S thing because I don't, YT doesn't look on that favorably. So what I do say is connect with each other because even in their comments they have stay connected. So I suggest you guys stay connected, especially with positive content creators. And even if you don't like it, it's still nice to know, if it's a nice person, they got good content, give them a thumbs up and give them some support. Jordan says, if I fall out the shower, I'll let you know. That's Friday, Lorraine. Look, Jordan, please let us know. Look, do it. Try it again, Jordan. Try it tonight or try it tomorrow morning and let us know. Let us know when we come back on here. And we're going to hope that it works this time. So you've already eased into it. So I don't know. I don't have any more advice to give. I don't know. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear it? All right, Lorraine. See you later. Love y'all. This was exciting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lorraine, for coming. Thank you so much. Have a blessed night, everyone. You too, Jill. I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, with that being said, I wish you peace, positivity, and prosperity. Where there's no peace, there's chaos. Where there's no positivity, there's negativity. And when you're in a situation, environment full of chaos and negativity, you don't prosper the way that you would like. You don't prosper the way that would like. So always strive to prosper. Always strive to prosper. And I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk Live. Don't let bother people bother you. Jordan says, mine might not be ready tonight, but I will try tomorrow. Okay. His mind's not ready tonight, y'all. Okay, Jordan. We're going to hold it to it. Try it in the morning, Jordan, and let us know tomorrow evening. Jill says, thanks for coming, everyone. Yes, yes. Jill, another great, great, great mod, y'all. Check out Jill's Comfort Zone. Jordan says, thank you, Jill's Comfort Zone. So, yes, I'm going to leave this music playing a little bit, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And if there's someone that you haven't connected with, hopefully, if I can still see the comment, I will drop their uh, connection in the chat. Bye, y'all. Always, always, always breaking something. Look at this. Mm-mm-mm. I know it broke. I'm gonna have to get a new one. I'm gonna have to get a new one. Oh, hold on. Let me check my mace. This is expensive mace. It better not. Is it? Oh, okay. The glass break broke on it. I forgot y'all can still hear me because I'm about to drop these connections. That's what I like to say. Drop these connections. I better watch my mouth. I better not say anything bad. Look at this thing. It about dry rotted. It about dry rotted anyway. Jill says later, Lorraine. Annie says later. Lorraine says later, Jill. Take care too, Jordan. Yes, guys. Take care. Take care. Take care. Take care. So, anyone who happens to come across this live while it's still going, if you have not subscribed, please do so. Please do so and hold down my doorbell, known as that YouTube notification bell, so that you'll know the next time I go live, the next time I upload a short. Check out my shorts. Check out my shorts, y'all. I love animals and I love different foods. And believe it or not, most of the food that I post, I don't eat it. people are people often ask me, "Is it good?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I know it's good because somebody in my house has devoured it. But I do eat some of the things. I do eat some of the things. Y'all know if it's chocolate chip, then I'm eating it. Everything in moderation. Hi, Advocate. I hope I pronounced your name right, but I just saw that you came in and said hello. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much, Jordan. And guys, please go over there and click on Jordan's link and check out his store. Please, 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 if you don't mind, I would appreciate it. Thank you, Buddha. Guys, go over there and check out Buddha as well, please, if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Yes, thank you so much, Jill. And guys, please go over there and check out Sugar Daddy One Williams. He is at 218. Let's see if we can get him to 500. Okay, guys, I think I got everyone who's a content creator. If I missed you, always check my community wall, and I think you'll get a mention when I do put you on there. So that said, I wish you guys a great night and a great rest of your week. Today is just Monday, so no matter how today went, go ahead and claim yourself a great rest of the week. Okay? Bye, y'all.